Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the 6th elementary grade. Our textbook is Week 3, and today inshallah we will cover Unit 7, Fun on the Weekend. The lesson is Phonics Practice on page 111. This lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Saleh Al-Ajan. So let's begin. Quick revision on our last lesson. In our last lesson, we did practice how to pronounce words that has the AE letters. So we said that we have words that starts or that has AE letters, and we're going to pronounce them in a special way. So as you can see here, this is the first word, which is tape. Now I'm going to say the word and I would like you to repeat after me. So the first word that has AE letter is the word tape. 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 This is a tape where we use tape to stick different things. Also, the second word from the AE group of words is snake. 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 Snake is an animal that is long and have no arms or legs. An animal that we have read about. Snake. Also, the third word from the AE group is the word cane. 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 Cane is where all the people use it when they are walking. Cane. And also, the other word from the AE group is gate. 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 Gate also is a word where we mean the gate, like the school gate or the house gate. This is a gate. And also, from the AE group, the word is cake. 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 Cake is a food where we eat in celebrations and when we have happy news. So the other words we have that has the EE letters are usually words that we can see in names. Like, for example, here the first name we have is Pete. 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 Pete here is a word of a name of this boy that has two E's. Pete. Also, another example of words that has two E is the name of this boy, which is Steve. 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 And also a name of this girl that has two E's, which is Eve. 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 Very well. And also we did practice the last group of words from the last lesson, which is the words that has I and E at the end. Words like pine. 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 Pine is a kind of a tree. Also, line. 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 Line that has I, a word that has I and E at the end. This is how we pronounce it. Line, like the street line or a notebook line. And also, another word from the IE group, which is the word bite. 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 This boy is trying to bite the food. Bite. So, in our lesson today, what we are aiming to do, that we are hoping at the end you will be able to point and also say the key words with the words that has O, E, and also U and E. So what we're going to do is as a completion from the last lesson. Last lesson we did point and say words that has two E and E, and also I and E, and also A and E. So today we're going to complete the last lesson with new words that has these two letters, O and E, and also U and E. So there is one important thing that we should pay attention to. And that things, we're going to get it now after you open your books on page 111. I would like you please to open your books on page 111. Now, on page 111, you will see a table similar to this. And that table, it is called the Phonics Toolbox. And what we're going to know here in this Phonics Toolbox is how can we pronounce words without the letter E and with the letter E. So in this exercise or in this table, we're going to know how to pronounce each of these words no matter what comes with it. Whether these words that has A with E or O with E or I with E or U with E. So it's the important letter here in all of these set of words is the letter E, and how we pronounce words with E and how we pronounce words without E. So let's first get to know, or let's read the first word. So the first word here on the left side of the table is the word tab. Tab. Say with me, tab, tab. Very good. So this is the word tab. When you tap something, so here we have A is a short A, tab, tab. When we listen to the letter A, it's very short, tab. But if we add the letter E to the word at the end of the word, then we will pronounce it A in a long, as a long vowel, or we pronounce it, we'll have longer version of A. So here it would be tab. After we add E, then the word will be tape, tape, tape. So this is the letter A, and this is the word tape, tape. So you see the magic that letter E do to the word? So again, if we have a word like this word, tab, the letter A is short, we pronounce letter A in a short vowel, tab, tab. But if we want to pronounce it in a longer version, after adding E, it will be pronounced as tape, tape. Very well. Let's try this magic on another word. So here we have the word pet. Pet. Say with me, pet, pet. Very good. So this is the word pet. And we pronounce the letter E here is very short, pet. But when we add E, then it will be longer. The word will be Pete, Pete, Pete. Very well. Now, let us move on to the other word, which is pen. Pen. Say with me, pen. Very good. As you noticed, the letter I in this word, pen, is pronounced, is short I, pen. But when we add E, the word will be pine, pine, pine. Very good. See the magic that letter E do to these sounds? And then hub, hub. Say with me, hub. When we add the letter E, the word will be hope, hope. So here we have longer O. Hope. And the last word here, cub. Cub. Say with me, cub. And when we add E to the word cub, the word will be cube. Cube. So the idea is, sometimes we do have letters like A, E, I, O, and U. When we pronounce them without E in this word, we should pronounce them in a short version, like tab, pen, pet, cub. But when we add the letter E to each of these words, then we can pronounce the full letter. Like, for example, in the first one, tape, Pete, pine, hope, cube. See the magic that this letter can do to each of these words. Now, before we move on, one last thing we need to do. We're going to say the words with E, and follows it the words with E. We're going to say the words without E, and then we're going to say the words with E. This is just to help us recognize the differences to the word when we add the letter E. So let's listen again and repeat together. Tap, tap, tape, tape, pet, pet, Pete, Pete, pen, pen, pine, pine, hub, hub, hobe, hobe, cub, cub, cube, cube. Very well. I think now we know the differences with words that has E and the words that doesn't have E. Now, let us move on and get to know the words that from the first group here we have, which is I and E. Remember last lesson we had words from this group like the word pine, like the word line, like the word time. So now we have two more of these words from the same group. So our first word today from the IE group is the word five. Five. Say with me, five. Five, which means number 5. Next we have the other word from the IE group, which is bike. Bike. Say with me, bike. Very well. Bike here also is a word from the IE group of words. Bike. Also, other word from the IE group, which is the word pipe. Pipe. Say with me, pipe. Pipe. Pipe is also a word from this last group. Pipe is a sort of material where it can moves waters and so on. Pipe. And also, other word from the IE group is dive. Dive. Say with me, dive. Dive. Dive is a swimming practice where when you go to the swimming pool, you can swim and also you can dive. Now, the other group of words that has O and E at the end. So now let's read these words and listen to them and also to repeat them together. So here the first word we have is globe. Globe. Say with me, globe. Globe. Very well. So globe is a word that has O and E at the end. Globe. globe means this sculpture, globe, which means the world. And also, the other word from the OE group of words is rose. Rose. Say with me. Rose. Rose. Rose is a word that has O and E at the end. And you can notice how we pronounced O in a long version. We said rose. So rose is a kind of plant that usually is presented to gifts and to the people we love. And also the other word from the OE group of words is nose. Nose. Say with me. Nose. Nose also is a body part, nose, that has the O and E at the end. And also the other word, which is home. Home. Say with me. Home. Home is also a word that has O and E at the end. Home, which is the place we live in. And also the other word from the OE group of words, which is bone. Bone. Say with me. Bone. Bone is also a body part. Bone. In a human and also in animals. Bone. And even the other word from the group of words from OE, which is the word whole. Whole. Say with me. Whole. Hole is, as you can see here, this is a hole where people who play golf can put the ball in. Hole. And also, other word from the OE group of words, which is the word hope. Hope. Say with me. Hope. Hope is when you are dreaming of something. When you have a dream and you want this dream to come true. So this is hope. And also another type of material from the OE group of words, which is robe. Robe. Say with me. Robe. Robe. So this is robe, where we use it to tooth and things as well. And now we'll go to the last group of words we have, which is words that has U and E at the end. And the first word we have here is the word cube. Cube. Say with me. Cube. Cube. Very good. This toy is on the shape of a cube. And also the other word, which is from the UE group of words, which is tube. Tube. Say with me. Tube. Very well. Tube. As we can see in the toothpaste. And also the other word from the UE group of words, which is cute. Cute. Say with me. Cute. You see how with these words we pronounce U as it is. We pronounce the letter U as it is. Cute. Cute. Why is this? Because we have the letter E at the end. Cute, it means beautiful. This is a description of this animal. And also another word from the UE group of words, which is mule. 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 Mule, also a type or a kind of animal. So after we did practice the phonics toolbox, and after listening to the different sounds of different names, especially sounds with the words that ends with E letter, whether it has I or O or A or E or U, in between. So what I would like you to do is to practice in pairs, say and spell these words, just to practice them over and over again, and also to have a word race where you write as many words as you can with the long vowels. So just remember these words and try as many as you can to add E at the end so you can have the longer version of each letter. So now it's important that at the end you were able to say the keywords that has all E letters and also U and E. So now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.